Hello and welcome to today's online seminar, guys. How are you? How are you guys? Hello Pankaj, good evening. Hello Durga. Hello Ajay. Hello Shravan. Karthik, hi. Hello Tarun. Good evening Hari. How are you doing, guys? I'm fine Ajay, thank you. Hello Fanindra. Hello Tarun. Hello Geetika. Guys, how are you doing? Looking forward to crack RC passages? Yes, Ajay says yes. Fanindra says yeah. Okay. Okay guys, throughout the seminar, if you have any queries, you can type it in the chat box and we'll answer it. Okay? You can type your queries in the chat box and we'll answer your queries. Okay guys, before I start the seminar, let me ask you, how comfortable are you with the RC section of GRE? How comfortable are you with the RC section of GRE? Not so, Surya says. Not much, Aditya says. Average. Okay. Most rugged of all. Not bad, Fanindra says. Seems tough, Tarun is saying. Depends on the passage. That's a clever answer, Mohan. Okay. Okay, guys, let me tell you, the RC passages are weigh 50% of the total verbal section, and they are certainly tough. They are certainly tough to crack. So, in today's webinar, we are going to discuss how to crack tough RC passages. Okay. If you have any doubts during the seminar, you can just type it in the chat box, and we'll answer your queries. Okay, guys, let me introduce myself to you. I'm Mani Kumar. I'll be the coordinator for today's online seminar. I'll be organizing this seminar, and this will be an activity-based seminar. We'll be having a few activities going on simultaneously here as well as on Facebook. Okay. And guys, there are a few goodies to grab. As I told you, there are a few activities, and for each activity, there are a few goodies to grab. So keep an eye on those goodies. Okay, you blink and you miss. Yes, Tarun, I'll send you the Facebook link. Don't worry. I'll send you the Facebook link. Okay. Guys, I have sent you the Facebook link. What you can do is you can click on the link. You can open a new tab on your browser. You can open a new tab on your browser and click on the link. You can log into our Facebook page and keep a tab open in your browser. Okay. We'll have a few activities going on simultaneously. All right. Guys, how many of you have a Facebook account? How many of you have a Facebook account? Divu says LOL. Okay. I'm sure almost all of you have got one. Haven't you? Yes, obviously. Of course, says Surya. Okay, so guys, today we'll make use of your Facebook account. All right. We'll start the seminar soon, but before we do, okay, all you can do is you can click on the link. You can log on to our GREedge Facebook page. There's a post that says I am attending on our GREedge page. What you can do is you can share the link, share the post with your friends so that even your friends know what you're doing right now. Let your friends know that you are also attending today's online seminar. Okay, you can share it with your friends. You can even like or comment. Feel free to like or comment, guys. You can even tag your friends on the post that says I am attending, join me. Fanindra says he's using Facebook for studies for the first time. Well, that's useful, Fanindra, isn't it? Okay. Have you all shared the post with your friends, guys? Have you all shared the post with your friends? Okay. That's great. Guys, just out of curiosity, I'm asking, where are you guys attending the seminar from? Hostel, home, or are you traveling? Or are you in a internet cafe? Home. Harshit is attending from the hostel. Harshit, have you invited your friends to the seminar? Harshit has invited his friends to the seminar. Okay, that's great. Guys, you can invite your friends to attend this seminar. If you are staying at home, you can even ask your parents to attend the seminar. Okay. Okay, without much ado, let's start the seminar. We have our GRE expert here with us today, Abhishek Ramachandran.
Good evening, Mani.
Good evening, Abhishek. How are
you?
I'm
doing good, Mani. How are you?
I'm fine, Abhishek. So are you looking forward for today's seminar?
Yes, definitely. I already got a lot of doubts. I can see a lot of doubts are pouring in. So guys, good evening and welcome to today's online seminar. My name is Abhishek. I'll be helping you with GRE today. Good evening, Nikhil, Ashmita, Juvisha. So good evening and welcome to today's online seminar. So as Mani was telling, you can invite your friends for this online seminar. If you have your little GRE study group, you can invite them and all of us can participate in this online seminar because I want the seminar to be very interactive. All right. So guys, before we begin, tell me what are your expectations from today's online seminar? For those who are already in Facebook, you can just type it in the Facebook post. All right. I see Siddhant has already typed. Guys, you can just type it in the Facebook post. If you have doubts also, you can type it in Facebook because Mani will reply to your doubts also. Okay? So you can just type it in the Facebook post. Get good marks in verbal, says Akila. Ashok wants full marks in RC. Yeah, a lot of hard work also needs to go into that. Understanding a sentence, says Bharat. What about the others? I think I could score a good amount of marks because I think RC would help me in scoring in the verbal section, says Ravan. What about the others, guys? What are your expectations from today's online seminar? Sayakil says some tricks to solve them fast, scoring well in GRE. Any more comments, Mani?
Yes, Abhishek. Nagadurga is expecting some tricks to crack RC.
Okay, tricks to crack RC. Anything else?
That says improve verbal score.
All right. Well, yes, RC it gets a weightage of around gets a weightage of around 50%. Okay, for GRE. So definitely, if you work hard in your RC, your verbal section can the marks can improve. But guys, before beginning the RC session, guys, tell me how many of you have already started your GRE preparation? So depending on that, I'll be able to help you with this online seminar. You can just participate in the poll question. Alright guys, how many of you have started your GRE preparation? Bharat has started, Nitish has started, Shravan definitely did. Prakash middle of preparation. Almost completed, okay. I can see a few of you have almost completed your preparation. Nitish preparing from the last 2 months. Just started, says Vamshi. Just about to start, guys. I can see that only 70% have voted. What about the others, guys? I would like everyone to participate in this poll question. All right. How many of you have started your GRE preparation? Middle says Kishore. Vikas says he started. Ashmita says started. Okay. So, guys, shall we begin today's online seminar? Shall we start today's online seminar? Guide to crack tough RC passages. How many of you are excited? Guys, if you have doubts, what you can do is you can just type in your doubts in the Facebook page. Knowledge, Money will reply to your doubts, and at the end, we'll also have a question and answer session. Okay? Alright. So, in today's session, what we'll be dealing with is how to read long and complex sentences. Janvi, yes, Janvi, you can type in your doubts here. Okay? So, today's online seminar is about how to read long and complex sentences. Alright. Now, how many of you see this picture in front of your screen? Now, how is it related to RC, guys? How many of you can tell me how is it related to RC? Surya says that's my situation. That's not a very good situation to be in, correct, Surya? Well, at the end of the seminar, you will definitely be in a better place. Mowgli. It's apt. Why is it apt? Why do you feel that it's apt? Exactly, guys. RC is very long and it's very time consuming. Alright, and since GRE is a time based test, what happens is in case you get boggled up with some question or you're not able to move forward, then the whole RC it'll create a problem in your final GRE score. Okay, so that is why we need to tackle RC in a clever way. Okay, now tell me, how many of you can read this? Supernova's triggered star formation. Can everyone see this? And let me know if you understood the sentence. Jay Shah understood, Surya understood, Yash understood, Arun, Dheeraj, Akila, Ashmita, Vamshi, Nitish. Okay. Now tell me, guys, what made you understand this? Which part of the sentence was supernova as the starting point? Yes, Ravan, I was not asking the meaning. Why did you understand this? What was the reason? The verb says Divu. Star formation. Okay, the term star formation helped Bala Shiva to understand it. Keyword says Harsha. Yes, Tarun, you are connected. Ankur says triggered. Sumit says triggered. Souvik Dheeraj says triggered. What about the others, guys? Yes, Prerana. All right. Well, the main reason is because it's easy to read. Correct. How many of you agree with me? It's easy to read. It's a simple sentence. It's a small sentence. It has only one idea. Correct. It's easy to understand because there's only one idea. And not only that, since there's only one idea, it's easy to retain in memory. You'll be able to remember it for a longer time also. Because you don't have to think a lot. There's just one idea. Correct. Easy to read, says Venkata. How many of you agree with me? Simple and short, says Surya. Kishore was the first person to agree. Alright, Kishore is my friend. Okay. Now guys, come closer to your screens. You can come closer to your screens. Just pull up your chair. And let me know once you finish reading this paragraph. Okay. You can let me know once you finish this paragraph. Okay guys. Now I'll just give you a few minutes. Just 2 minutes. Harshit already read. Jayaditir finished. Akila is done. Prerana read. Ajay, Janvi, Vamshi, Venkata, Hari Krishna, Phanindra, Shravan. What about the others, guys? How many of you finished reading this? Okay, now tell me, how many of you understood this passage? Tell me honestly, how many of you understood? Was it as easy as the as the sentence which I showed you earlier? Panindra says no. Kind of, says Manohar. Not at all, says Jayaprakash. It was not easy. Why, guys? Why did you find this difficult? Why do you find this difficult when you compare it with the other sentence? Long, lengthy, time consuming, clumsy, not understood. It's long, says Shravan. It's huge, says Manohar. Big sentence, complex, lengthy. Okay, I'm getting a lot of answers. Well, guys, the first thing is, again, it's a complex sentence, correct? There are no full stops, no commas. It's just one big sentence. And because it's like that, it's hard to read. You won't know where to break. You won't know where to stop. Correct? And not only that, it's also hard to understand because there are about 5 ideas. Okay, the whole sentence, it was just one sentence without a full stop. But that sentence had 5 ideas. And because there were no full stops, it's hard to connect also. And not only that, it's also hard to retain in memory. Correct, because it's a very long, lengthy passage. It's hard to retain in memory. How many of you had to read it twice or thrice? Surya read it twice. Twice. A lot of you read it twice. 3 times, says Preetham. More than twice, says Divu. Divij. Nagadurga says he read it twice, but still it didn't connect. Okay. Well, guys, that is the reason. Because there are 5 ideas, you would need to read it twice or thrice. Alright. And again, when you read it twice or thrice, it again affects your total time taken to write the exam. Okay. The complexity of an organization strain the limits of short-term memory. Right. So it often requires us to read the sentence again and again in order to understand this. Okay, Janvi is blaming me. That is why she had to read it twice. Okay. So guys, now we know the problem. Correct. Because there were a lot of ideas, you had to read it twice or thrice or even 4 times in order to understand it. Correct. Now we know the problem. How do we overcome the problem? Now we know what is the difficulty. How do we overcome it? Taking notes, says Panindra. Alright. Panindra says taking notes. Dheeraj says practice. Balashiva Sai says try to stop at possible places. Ashok says key points. Aditya, break it into smaller sentences. Okay. Identifying keywords, says Tarun. Okay. Well, guys, the first thing which we need to do is we need to break in the flow of ideas so that we can assimilate what we have read and then move on. Alright. What we need to do is we need to read it once and break in the flow of ideas. If there are 5 ideas, we should first break it. Alright, we can break the long sentence into much more manageable units. Alright, smaller manageable units from which ideas can be understood easily. Okay. Now, this example is a cake. How many of you like to eat cakes? What's your favorite cake? Everyone says Ashok. What's your favorite cake, guys? Plum cake, Black Forest. I like Black Forest. So let's say, for example, I give you a cake, a Black Forest cake. Alright, a 5 kilo cake. I give you a big cake and ask you to finish the whole cake in 2 minutes. Will you be able to finish it? No way. No. Not possible. Ajay says maybe. Alright, so what if, okay, I cut the cake into small pieces. I cut it into smaller pieces and then I ask you to eat. I'm sure within 5 minutes the plate would be empty. Correct? Easily, says Tarun. Easily you can eat. Ashok definitely wants a cake, I think. Alright, so guys, it's the same for the case of RC also. Okay? If it's big, chunky, if it's really big, what you need to do is just make it smaller, break it, okay, and then you move forward. Alright? Now, how do we do that, guys? How do we actually make it smaller? How do we read the passage and make it smaller? Well, before that, we need to know what a passage is. Correct. What is a passage? A passage is just a flow of ideas, right? It's like an ocean of ideas. There are lots of ideas. What we need to do is we need to identify all the ideas and organize it. Correct. So basically, a passage is just a flow of ideas. All right. So in order to understand a passage, all right, we use the three-step preparation method. Okay. Now, the three-step preparation method, the first step is extracting ideas. Okay, so you need to extract the independent ideas from the statements. All right. And then you relate the ideas. Once you get the idea, it's not over. All right. Once you get the idea, what you need to do is you need to relate the idea. Okay. Understand how the ideas are related. You understand the flow of the argument. And then after you get everything, you can just note it down in a sheet of paper. And then you try to draw a conclusion. All right. A main idea, the overall tone of the passage. Okay. Are we clear, guys, on how exactly to read a passage? Now I told you that generating an idea is very important. Correct. Now an idea is just a one line. Okay, it's just one line. It's not the whole sentence. Now how exactly do we generate an idea? How do we generate an idea from a sentence? Well, Divij, yes, it is time consuming. Alright, it is time consuming. But the thing is, if you practice this way for 2 months or 3 months, alright, then definitely you can your RC would be like a walk in the park. Okay. Alright. So how do we extract ideas from sentences? How exactly do we do that? Well, the first thing is you need to break the long sentence. Alright. You can look at the cake example itself. Alright. So just think a cake is like an RC. You just first mentally break it into smaller segments. Alright. Because guys, the thing is if you break it into smaller segments, okay, each of the smaller segments, each part will convey some information or an idea. Alright. When you read it, it won't make sense. Alright. If you break it, and it might not make sense, but it might have an idea. Grammatically, it might be wrong, but it might have an idea. Alright. And not only that, once you get all the ideas, you write down the ideas on a sheet of paper and then try to draw a conclusion. Guys, would you like to see an example? How do we know where to break? Says Subhashri. Subhashri, I'm actually coming to it. Okay, but before that, we need to know how exactly to get the idea. How many of you are clear with this now so far? Okay. Guys, the first thing which we need to do, okay, the first thing which we need to do in order to segment is look for coordinating conjunctions. Alright, so if it's a long sentence, you look for conjunctions. Okay, conjunctions like for, and, nor, but, or, yet. So conjunctions like this. Okay, just find out where all is there in the sentence and you can just underline these words. Alright, this is for the start. Okay, this is for the start. And then you Alright, and then you look for subordinating conjunctions.
Alright guys, time for the millisecond moment. Guys, how many of you are aware of the millisecond moment? No clue, says Prerna. Okay guys, don't worry guys, I'll explain what is the millisecond moment. Guys, as I promised in the beginning of the seminar that there will be activities going on simultaneously. We are going to conduct the millisecond moment right now. Guys, how many of you know that GRE is a time-based test? How many of you know that GRE is a time-based test? Alright, I'm sure almost all of you know about that. So let's see how many of you are fast enough to attempt the GRE. Okay. All you have to do is, I'll give you a question. There will be 5 options for it. It is a GRE question. There will be 5 options for it. The very first person to answer it correctly will win the GREedge millisecond moment. Alright, am I clear, guys? The first person to answer correctly will win the GREedge millisecond moment. Okay, guys, I have sent you a link. We have posted the question on Facebook. You can click on the link, log on to our GREedge Facebook page and answer the question. The first person to answer it correctly will win the millisecond moment. GREedge millisecond moment. Guys, don't forget, guys, there are goodies to grab. Let's see, we've already got some responses. Guys, how about you guys? I see already there are a lot of responses. I posted the link, guys. You can click on it. You can go to the GREedge Facebook page and answer the question. The last post that we have posted on the page. I'll read out the question for you. Vincent Mackay, the cartoonist, could draw with incredible dash. His comic strip about Little Nemo was characterized by marvelous draftsmanship and sequencing. 1. Sincerity, 2. Efficiency, 3. Virtuosity, 4. Rapidity, 5. Energy. Which one do you think is the right answer? Have all of you guys answered? Venkat thinks it's rapidity. Srinija thinks it's efficiency. Okay, guys, it's already time. Let me announce the winner. Shall we announce the winner, guys? Have all of you answered? Alright, guys, let me announce the winner. Okay, and the winner for today's GREedge millisecond moment is, guys, can you guess who could be the winner? Alright, guys, and the winner for today's GREedge millisecond moment is Janvi Bopana. Give a big round of applause for Janvi Bopana. Well done, Janvi. That was fantastic. And that was very quick too. Janvi, since you have won the millisecond moment, you can ask a question directly to Abhishek. If you have your microphone ready with you, we'll give you the audio access. You can ask your doubts directly to Abhishek. Any GRE related doubt, you can ask it directly to Abhishek. Janvi, do you have a microphone with you? Yeah, if you don't have a microphone, you can type in your doubt here, and Abhishek will answer it.
So guys, once again, a small round of applause for everyone for participating in this online seminar.
Right, Abhishek, let me explain the answer.
Yes, definitely, Mani.
And the answer for the question was option number 3, virtuosity. Vincent Mackay, the cartoonist, could draw with incredible virtuosity. I hope many of you got it right. Simple question. Okay. Coming back to the winner, Janvi, you can type in your question and Abhishek will answer your question.
So again, guys, once again, the importance of the millisecond moment is that GRE is a time-based test. Correct. All of you would know that. Since it's a time-based test, every millisecond counts. All right. So that is why the millisecond moment is also important in that way. Now, Janvi says she has a GRE in 2 weeks and is very poor at RC. She's doing RC correctly, but taking a lot of time. Okay. Well, Janvi, the best thing for time management is a lot of practice. Janvi, did you take any online tests? Have you taken any online adaptive tests to know how much time exactly you're spending? All right. Well, I would suggest you to take a lot of, practice tests. Okay. Take a lot of practice tests, and I'll also give you a link. Okay. You can take a diagnostic test over there. All right. So that you will be able to know exactly where you stand in the actual GRE. All right. You need to take a GRE style test. Okay. So I'll just send you a link, Janvi. Okay. You can just take a GRE style test. I'll give you the link now. Okay. So the link is only for Janvi, the winner. I'll just send you the link, Janvi. Okay. All you have to do is just log into GREedge.com. Okay. Log into GREedge.com. Click on Start Learning Now, and you'll find a GRE style verbal test. Okay. Just log in and you'll find a GRE style verbal test. You can just take a verbal test, and then your trainer would, I'll ask a counselor to give you a call. All right. Okay, so how many of you enjoyed the GRE's millisecond moment? How many of you enjoyed the millisecond moment? It was good, says Paninda. Well, again, a lot of you answered it correctly, guys, so you should be proud of yourself. A bit nervous, says Kishore. I didn't enjoy because I didn't win, says Nagadurga. That's okay, there's always next time. Okay, Balashiva did not win the award because his internet was slow. Okay. Fair enough excuse. Alright, so guys, shall we move forward? Shall we move forward to the seminar? Shall we get back to the seminar? Okay, alright. Now, let me check how many of you are attentive. Guys, what is the next step? What was the next step? Can anyone tell me the next step? Exactly, break in the ideas. Alright. Now, the first thing what we did was we looked for coordinating conjunctions. Yash, I can definitely see your answers. Alright. Once you look for coordinating conjunctions, the next thing which you need to do is look for subordinating conjunctions. Okay. Now, subordinating conjunctions, look for words like after, although, as, because, before, if, unless, until, when, whenever, whereas. You see words which are used to connect two words together. Alright. Look for subordinating conjunctions. And the other thing which you need to do is look for punctuation marks. Alright guys, punctuation marks are very, very important. Okay. Look for marks like comma, semicolon, colon, and hyphen. Okay. These are the things which you need to do. You need to be prepared with. Okay. You can underline this in an RC passage when you're preparing. If you have a book, you just open up the book, open up the newspaper or any online article. You can just highlight those words. Okay, this is the first thing which you need to do. Alright. Now, would you like to see some examples, guys? How many of you would like to see some examples? How many of you would like to do a small RC exercise? Now, we know this method, but how many of you would like to do an RC exercise? How many of you are excited? Okay. Alright. Now, guys, you can come closer to your screens and read this passage. Okay, now this passage is like a typical first paragraph in an RC. Okay, in a GRE RC passage. Okay, so you can just read this and let me know once you finish reading. Alright? Preetham says finished. Preetham is a very fast reader. Shivraj finished. Shravan finished. Tarun. Fanindra. Srivatsa. Vamshi. Janavi. Apurva. Tarun. Balashiva. Okay. Now what is the first thing that we need to do, guys? What was the first thing? Exactly. First is identifying the individual sentences. Okay. First you identify individual lines. Alright. So I've already done it over here. I've color coded it. Okay. So the first line begins with in the 19th century when women began to enter factories, Jules Simon, a French politician, warned that by doing so, women would give up their femininity. Okay. Then comes the second line where it starts with Frederick Engels, however, predicted. And then the third line, observers thus differed on the social effects of mechanization. Okay. Do you see what we did over here? What was the first step? Exactly. Identifying the sentences. And then look for conjunctions. Alright. So over here we've already identified the sentences. Okay. And with the help of conjunctions we segmented it. Okay. Now ideally this paragraph you can segment it, you can create up to 5 segments. Okay. You can create up to 4 or 5 segments. But again it completely depends on how many segments you want. Okay. It can be 5, it can be 3, it can be 6. As long as you understand the segment. Okay. Exactly. Identifying the main idea. Would you like another example, guys? How many of you would like another example? Alright. So guys, what you can do is you can just bring a small notepad, or you can open up a notepad in your computer, okay, and you can try it by yourself. Okay, you can try segmenting it by yourself. Let's see how many of you will be able to do it. I'll also do it from here, guys. Don't worry. Preetham, definitely. Yes, Karthik, you can just type in your doubts and you can type it over here itself. Arvind, done. So Arvind, did you open up a notepad? So you can just open up a notepad. Let's do this exercise. Okay, I would like all of you to participate. Okay, so the first step is identifying the different sentences. So how many sentences are there, guys? How many sentences are there in this paragraph? Exactly, 2 sentences. And what we need to do is we need to identify the segments. Okay, so I've just done it over here. So what I've done is I've used the word and. Okay, but and. I've used the word but and to segment. Okay, now you can use other words also. Okay, you can use other words also to create segments. Nitish also used the same thing. Bharti used 3 segments. Can I use the word will? Yeah, yes, Ravan, you can. Correct, Arvind. Notepad is actually not necessary if you can memorize it. That's what Arvind says. So all of you, have you all created your segment? Have you all segmented? Raghu says yes. Hari Krishna, Panindra, Tarun, Souvik, Surya, Ajay Verma. Okay. So tell me, guys, which of the following are true based on the information provided in the passage? Which of the following is true? You can just type it to me. Alright, you can just type it to me. The correct answer is pay for women in the armed force is as high as those of men. Okay, and a lot of you got the answers correct. The first person to answer it correctly is Hari Krishna. So a big round of applause for Hari. So Hari was the first person to answer this correctly. But guys, do you see exactly how to do this? Do you understand how exactly to segment it? Okay. First thing which you need to do is you identify the different sentences. Okay. And then use coordinating and subordinating conjunctions. Alright. It doesn't matter if you don't get all the conjunctions correct, but at least you need to be able to differentiate it. Okay. And then you can also use punctuation marks. Okay, guys. So are we clear? Are we clear on how exactly to read and identify long and complex RC passages in GRE? Hi, Kishore says high five. I definitely hope all of you feel that way.
Alright guys, there's a small announcement. At the end of the seminar, we'll be having a GREedge Academy Award. Alright, before we move on to the award, I'd like to ask you a small question. What should be today's Academy Award? Guys, if you were the winner of today's GREedge Academy Award, what would you like to win? Any GRE book of your choice, Flipkart voucher worth ₹500, 50% off on complete GRE program. What would be your choice of the award? Kishore says Flipkart voucher. How about the rest of you guys? GRE book of my choice. Rajendra is opting for a GRE book of his choice. Okay, that's good. 50% off on complete GRE program, Ajay says. If Ajay was a winner, Ajay would go for 50% off on complete GRE program. Personally, I would also go for the same, guys. Okay. Guys, I see 83% of you have voted. How about the rest of you? Guys, everyone can answer? Okay, Tarun is opting for a book. We have two Taruns here. One Tarun has opted for the book and other Tarun has opted for the complete GRE program. Okay guys, time to get back to the seminar. Let's close the poll.
Alright, so that is very interesting. You get to choose your own price. Okay, so any book of your choice, a Flipkart voucher, and 50% off on complete GRE. Guys, how many of you would like to know what the complete GRE is about? What the complete GRE program is about? Or how many of you would like to know how GREedge will help you with your GRE preparation? Personal trainer, says Ajay Verma. 360-day program. Alright, well, I'll tell you. Guys, as soon as you enroll, alright, as soon as you enroll to GREedge, you will be assigned two trainers. Okay? One trainer will be for your verbal section and the other trainer will be for your quant section. Okay? And they'll ask you to write a verbal and a quant diagnostic test. Okay? Now, how many of you know what a diagnostic test is? How many of you know what a diagnostic test is? Sample test. Exactly, a mock test. With the help of the diagnostic test, your trainers would be able to know exactly what your strength and weakness is. Okay? And with the help of that information, your trainers would create a personalized study plan focusing on your weaker areas. Alright? So your study plan would be a comprehensive study timetable. Okay? All your learning sessions would be there. All you have to do is just follow your study plan. Okay, guys. Now, a lot of you told me that you had trouble with your reading comprehension. Correct. So what the study plan does is, if your trainers feel that time management is an issue, your study plan would be focused on time management. Okay, it'll be focused on more practice tests and a more intense practice basically. Alright. Now all your learning sessions would be attached. It can be accessed 24/7. So all you have to do is just use a username, password, login, and prepare. Okay. Now after each learning session, you would get practice tests. Okay, you would get a lot of practice tests and surprise tests. Okay. Now guys, how many of you study in the middle of the night? How many of you study in the middle of the night? Jahnavi is my friend. She studies in the night. I remember I always used to study in the night. Okay, so when you study in the night and you come across a doubt, how exactly do you clear your doubts? Google. But do you always get the correct answer, guys, in Google? Do you always get the correct answer when you search a doubt in Google? When I search, I get more than 10,000 to 10,000 results, and I won't even know which is the correct one or which is the wrong one. Correct. How many of you have this problem? How many of you face similar difficulties? Exactly. So if you prepare that way, guys, if you prepare that way without, if you clear your doubts with the help of Google, do you think you'll always get the correct answer? Do you think it'll affect your GRE preparation? Well, that is why we've developed a feature called as Ask a Doubt. Alright, so all you have to do is just click on Ask a Doubt and a chat box would appear. Okay, you just type in your doubts over there, click on Submit, and your doubts will be directly forwarded to your trainer. Okay. Now GRE has developed a software called as millisecond monitoring and personalized feedback. So guys, how many of you have heard about this software? How many of you have heard about this software? The software was rated as one of the best softwares developed in India by CII. Okay. So what the software does is it records each and every mouse click of yours in the website. Okay, in GREedge. So what your trainers would be able to see is they'll be able to see exactly how much sessions you're taking, how much time you're taking per session, how many tests you're taking, what kind of tests you're taking. Okay. So with the help of all this information, what they'll do is they'll give you a complete personalized feedback on your preparation. Alright. Tell me guys, if you have a feedback like this from two expert trainers on a millisecond basis, how will that help you in your GRE score? Perfect, says Kishore. Nitish, very much. And not only that, guys, after your preparation, you'll also get a number of full-length revised GRE style tests. Actual full-length revised GRE style tests. Exactly, the computer adaptive style tests. Alright. Now, let's see a few toppers from GREedge. They prepared the same preparation method and excelled in their GRE. Okay. Pratyush Havelia, he is from IIT Roorkee. He joined the complete GRE program. Alright. And he scored 330 out of 340. Alright. Now, Rogers Jeffrey, he's from Tanjavur. He also joined the complete GRE program. He scored 324. These are a few toppers from GREedge who excelled in the GRE preparation. Anand Kumar got a total GRE score of 325. Anusha Prasad got a total GRE score of 328. Guys, how many of you would like to listen to their GRE experience? How many of you would like to listen to their GRE experience? Preetham would like to. Parmati, Tarun, Anand, Kishore. What about the others? Anusha Prasad is Srivatsa's cousin. Guys, we have a participant, Srivatsa. His cousin is Anusha Prasad. She's excelled in her GRE. Alright guys, for all of you who would like to listen to their GRE experiences, alright, I'll just send you a link. All you have to do is just click on that link, alright. Click on that link and you will be able to listen to their GRE experience. Alright, you can directly listen to what they had to say about their GRE preparation. Alright. So how many of you would like GREs to help you with your GRE preparation? Guys, how many of you would like GREs to help you with your GRE preparation? You can just participate in the poll question. Okay, Ramasami's brother told him about GREedge. Alright, how many of you would like GREs to help you with your GRE preparation? Arvind would like to talk to a counselor. Definitely, Arvind, I'll ask a counselor to give you a call and they'll help you out. Guys, how many of you would like GREs to help you with your preparation? Alright, all you have to do is just click on the poll question. For all of you who would like a call, I can ask a counselor to give you a call. I see that only 60%. Okay, Srivatsa also would like a call. What about the others, guys?
Alright guys, time for the GRE Academy Award. Guys, as we had a poll a while back, the results of the poll are here. 40% of you have opted for a GRE book of your choice. 25% of you went for the Flipkart voucher of rupees 500. 50% of 35% of you opted for a 50% off on complete GRE program. Alright, so we'll go with the majority. The winner of today's GREedge Academy Award will get a GRE book of his choice, of his or Shall we start the main unit of today's online seminar, guys? Shall we? Okay. Guys, how many of you are already familiar with the GREedge Academy Award? How many of you are already familiar with GREedge Academy Award? Not me. Okay. Okay, guys. I'll explain. I'll explain what is GREedge Academy Award. Again, we'll give you a small activity. Okay. The winner of that activity will be awarded GREedge Academy Award winner. Okay. So are you guys ready for it? Are you guys ready for it? Guys, you should say bring it on. Janvi says yo. Okay. Okay guys. So all you have to do is, we just asked you a question for the millisecond moment. Okay. You have to take those 5 options for the millisecond moment question, and you have to form GRE, and you have to form sentences using the 5 GRE words. All right. I'll send you a link. You can log on to our Facebook page and post the 5 sentences on our latest post on our GREH page. Okay. Use the 5 words in the last question and form your own sentences, form your own GRE sentences. The person with the most number of likes will be awarded today's GREH Academy Award winner. Okay guys, small change in plans. GREH panel will judge the winner in today's GREH Academy Award. Alright, you have to form 5 sentences using all the 5 options. Let me read it out for you. Okay guys, form a sentence from each of the following words: sincerity, efficiency, virtuosity, rapidity, and energy. You can post in your responses on the same post on our Facebook page. Our judging panel will judge the winner, and the winner will be announced shortly. Meanwhile, if you have done posting, you can type in your doubts in the webinar chat box. Our expert Abhishek will answer all your questions.
Sure, definitely, Mani. So guys, you can just type in all your doubts over here and I'll clear your doubts. And for those who are participating, you can just switch on to our Facebook page and you can participate in the GREedge Academy Award. Well, Aditya, there won't be a notepad for your actual GRE exam. Alright, now the preparation method which I showed you is for preparing. Okay, once you prepare this way, once you prepare with the notepad, then in about 2-3 months, definitely you'll be able to do this by yourself, mentally itself. Ramesh Reddy, you can just type in your doubts and I'll clear your doubts. Okay, you can just type in your doubt over here. Guys, you can type in all your doubts. Aditya has it in 2 weeks. Well, Aditya, what I would suggest you is that you need really highly intensive preparation. Aditya, how are you preparing now, Aditya? Yes, Arvind, you would get a personal verbal trainer and a personal quant trainer. Well, Nikhil, ideally you would need at least 3 to 6 months for preparing. Okay, Aditya says it's going well, but Arshi is struggling. Well, Aditya, we have a fast track program which can help you with your preparation. Would you like a counselor to give you a call and help you out, Aditya? See, because I would suggest you to take a lot of practice tests and a lot of preparation, fast track practice. I think that is ideal for you. Alright, so we have a fast track program. I'll ask a counselor to give you a call and they'll help you out. Okay. Well, Praveen, at least I would suggest you to prepare 2 to 3 hours a day.
Alright, Abhishek, I need to interrupt you for a moment here.
Yes, definitely, Mani.
Guys, there's a serious competition going on here. Have all of you responded, guys? I see already a lot of responses coming in. How about the rest of you guys? I've sent you the link. You can click on the link. You can post your GRE sentence formations in the latest post. Form GRE sentences. Form sentences using all these 5 GRE words.
Okay. So Yash has a doubt. He's given his GRE once, thinking of giving it again. Yash, how much did you score the last time when you wrote your GRE exam? Oh, well, Yash, I would suggest you to aim at least for a score of around 315. Okay. Definitely you would need complete preparation. I would suggest at least 3 to 4 months preparing. That should do it. Praveen, yes, Praveen, your academic score is very important. Alright, academic score is very important because if, the university admission panels, they give a weightage of around 20 to 30% for your academic percentage. Well, Srivastha, are you planning to go? Are you planning to go for a scholarship? If you're going for a scholarship, then you would need to prepare again. I'll ask a counselor to give you a call, Srivastha. Since you wrote your exam twice already, I would suggest you to just be patient. Okay, wait for 3 to 4 months, get complete preparation, and then prepare. Well, to get into a top 50 ranked university, Nikhil, at least a 325 plus. Ajay Verma, the RC passage which I gave you was just a first paragraph. Alright, your GRE RC passages would be at least minimum 5 to 7 paragraphs long. Alright. Yes, Tarun, you got my attention. You can type me your doubt. Minimum score for a top 100 university. Well, Surya, it's hard to say that, but I would a safer bet would be a score of around 320, 315, 320. Again, your profile is also very important. Nagadurga, you can just type in the Facebook page. Okay, you can participate in the Facebook page. Well, Shravan, since you have only 2 months, I would suggest you to at least um, prepare for 3 to 4 hours a day. Rajendra, yeah, definitely I'll look into it, Rajendra. You can just send an email to info@greedge.com and I'll have a look into it. Well, Nitish, the only way which you can do it is by using the 3-step method. Alright. What you need to do is you need to create segments and identify the ideas. Okay. You just write down the ideas. So there would be around about 4 to 5 ideas. Alright. Just read through all the ideas and you'll be able to understand what the tone of the argument, the tone of the essay is. Well, Shravan, I would suggest, see, not only academics but GRE. Okay. A lot of other factors are also involved. Your LOR, your statement of purpose. Okay. Your paper presentations which you've done, paper publications which you've done. So a lot of factors are involved. So I would suggest you to work hard on everything, because not only your GRE and your CGPA is Praveen, 73 percentage, it might be sufficient. See, if you're looking for a scholarship, then you would need to work on your GRE also. Okay, at least you need to aim for a score of 320 plus. Ramaswamy, unless you're going for an MBA program, they wouldn't consider that. Well, Surya Sai, I would suggest you to take a lot of practice tests since your exam is only like 20 days away. Alright, I'll ask a counselor to give you a call, okay? The counselor will help you out with your preparation because you have only around 20 days. I think you need a lot of intense practice. I wouldn't suggest you to learn new words now, but you need a lot of practice. Analytical writing is very important, Bhavya. See, for your admissions, alright, the university admission panel definitely considers your academic score, analytical writing score. Yes, our fast track program is for 1 month. The fast track GRE program is a 1 month program. I'll ask a counselor to give you a call, Yash. The counselor will give you exact details about the program. Is that fine? Alright. So what time do you want the call, Yash? What time would you like to speak to the counselor? Definitely, Bhavya. I'll just ask the counselor to give you a call also. She'll give you the details about the fast track program. Yes, Parvati, you can just type in your doubts. In your verbal section, there would be in your verbal, there would be 2 sections. All right. You will get around 20 questions each per section, Nitish.
Alright guys, I see a lot of responses already. There's a heated competition going on here. And we've got very intense competition here. Piyush, Ajay, Raghuram, Nagadurga, Ashok. Many of you have already commented. I've already posted your your answers. How about the rest of you guys? Sritej, you can post it as a comment on our latest post on our Facebook page. Okay guys, 30 more seconds.
So money is helping you guys to practice for your GRE. He's giving a time limit. Alright, so you get 30 more seconds, guys. Well, Nitish, there are no negative marks in GRE. Alright, so I would suggest you to attempt all the questions. The actual official score count is not out. The ETS has not published the score distribution. So I won't be able to give you the answer. Akshay, you can type it in the Facebook post, Akshay. Okay, because Mani is evaluating your posts, so you can just type it to him. Definitely, Srivatsa. I'll ask a GRE expert to give you a call, and he'll clear all your doubts regarding the fast track program. Hi, Parmati. Can you please repeat your question? Well, because there are more than hundreds of students, so I'm sorry in case there's a small delay in answering your questions. Ramesh, I'll just send you the link again. I'll send you the link for the Facebook page. Okay, you can just go to the page and participate.
Okay, guys, I've given you more than 30 seconds now. Are all of you done? Done with your answers, guys? All right. So shall we announce today's GREedge Academy Award winner? Shall we announce today's winner, GREedge Academy Award winner? Okay. And today's GREedge Academy Award winner is Piyush Chaudhary. Give a big round of applause for Piyush Chaudhary. That was really fantastic, Piyush, and it was quite fast, right? And it was not a very easy decision to make. Our judging panel was almost pulling each other's hairs to announce the winner. Okay. So guys, let me read it out what Piyush has written. Sincerity is generally understood to be the truth in word and act. The efficiency of the planning department is deplorable. The colors changed with a slowly increasing rapidity. I was nonplussed at his virtuosity. He has a lot of energy in his cognizance. Guys, our judging panel thinks that Piyush has used the use of words, GRE words by Piyush was really exceptional. So Piyush has been announced the winner. Well done, Piyush. You have won a GRE book of your choice. Our experts will give you a call later. You can claim your gift from the experts. Okay. Okay, guys. So how was today's online seminar? How was today's online seminar, guys? It's great. It's good. It was awesome. Right? It was fantastic. Okay. Okay, guys. So, guys, I'd like all of you to answer this poll question. So, guys, would you like a recording of today's online seminar? Would you like to refer to today's online seminar afterwards? Yes, Shravan does. Rajendra wants. All right, you can answer the poll question, guys. Would you like the recorded version of today's online seminar? Yes, I joined late. Yes, I would like to share it with my friends. No, I didn't find what I was looking for. No, I understood everything. I would like to attend the seminar live once again. Guys, you can answer the poll question if okay, guys. So whoever has answered the poll question, whoever wants a recording of today's seminar, we'll be emailing the link to you. All right, we'll be uploading it on YouTube and we'll email the link to you. You can access it anytime. Okay. And guys, we have more than 200 students attending today's online seminar, so we really regret if we were not able to answer all of your questions. But not to be disheartened, not to get disappointed. If your question was unanswered, we'll update the answers to your questions on our website, and we'll send you the link through your email. Okay, you keep an eye on GREedge emails, and you can, if you still have any doubt, you can call us on 988-44-53276. You can even email us at info@greedge.com in case you have any doubts. All right. All right, guys. The upcoming seminar is on Wednesday, 7 p.m. I'll send you a link. You can click on the link and register for the upcoming seminar also. The upcoming seminar is 3 proven techniques to remember 3,500 GRE words. I've sent you a link already. You can click on the link and register for the next seminar. Okay, it's on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Right, guys, if we were not able to answer your questions, do not get disheartened, do not get disappointed. We'll update the answers to your questions and send it to you through via email. All right, guys, it was fun having you in today's online seminar. I hope you enjoyed it and hope it was informative too. And meet you soon in the next seminar. Till then, goodbye. All the best for your GRE. Have a good day.